Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What's happening? Episode 41, UnMask'D. We still here, a.k.a. Cognac Crew. You know what's happening with it? It's your boy Trez.
Yeah.
Still glad to be here. Across from me, welcome back, my brother.
Welcome back.
My boy P. Glad to have you back with us, family.
Hey, man, I'm here for the time being. King to a God.
As always.
Spence, what's good, man?
Always good, brother. Happy to have you back, dog.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
We had a great, guest fill in for us, but it's
I
nothing
saw
like
that.
the original.
I
No
saw
doubt.
that. Shorty came through.
Held it down.
Did a
see.
1-2 thing with Trez.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that. I said, okay. This is what we doing? All right.
Let's get it.
So I see, hey, just right off the bat, man. I know it's been a lot going on for you, but just
Still a lot, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I told Trez, but I ain't even shared it with you yet because I literally found out just getting out the car that my aunt passed last night.
Shit. Oh,
So,
sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah,
For real,
man.
bro.
So shit is crazy. The reason for the step away for a minute, people. My boy. First shout out, my man Sauce on the track. Low Sin, may he now rest in heaven. Low Sin is the man on the intro that y'all hear.
Yep.
Lost him recently. Then right after that, lost my grandmother, and then now my aunt. So
Damn.
I don't know what's going on, man. But we go remain positive. We go look forward and
They're trying to destroy us,
try
man.
to get through this shit, man. I mean, it's heavy, but we're not gonna be too heavy on it. All I'm gonna say is 96 Lou. We gonna live it out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in heaven.
What else we got? Let's move.
So, hot topics, right? I always try to start with a couple things that, just are in the times right now. One of the craziest things I saw, and there's certain things that flash across you in the news, and you're like, you got to do a quick double take, look again, and I'm like, did I just see a cardboard cutout for some of the produce and
You want these carrots?
asparagus?
The fuck is this shit?
Hey, man.
Should look real from a distance.
It did. It actually, if you when I saw the picture and I saw the way it was framed,
Like, man,
I'm
got
like,
some
damn,
fresh
this
shits
shit- yeah,
in
this
this
shit look
bitch
like it's-
Oh,
finally.
Yeah.
like it's
That's what y'all motherfuckers think when y'all see the pictures on Instagram, too.
Got some fresh shits
I'm
finally,
back,
bro.
motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm back. It's rough, but I'm
damn.
back. Yeah. That's what that should put as perspectives for me.
I walked up to that like, what the
Well, yeah,
this shit
You know,
right
I-
here?
It's digital life, bro. It's a whole bunch of pixels,
I mean
filters, and
that's
shit.
crazy. Like think about where you have to be at mindset wise to actually be bold enough to just put that there. I know, it's a shortage. I get that. Got some supplies that
Just have it empty, man.
yes, what I'm
You
saying.
got motherfucker walking across the whole goddamn store like, man, I'm about to get these fresh
Can you-
boys in. The fuck?
Flawless vegetables and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
not
was
today.
crazy. Yeah.
Not today. Your whole recipe done changed after you walked in that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they're Googling trying to figure out what's the different ingredient I can
Hey.
use.
Man, stop.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I mean, just you can think about like I know it stems from a shortage, like I just mentioned, a supply shortage or what have you. But it's just like when you look at things in different economies, governments, things like that. It's like we slowly getting out of this. It's we're getting out, but we're slowly getting out, and it's gonna take some pain. A couple more.
Well, I
little,
mean, if you look at it, this shit was coming.
Yeah, it was coming.
yeah,
I mean, you think about nobody talked about it, but all the farm workers who probably caught COVID and
Right.
couldn't work or passed away and shit like that.
right.
This shit is just a cycle through.
Motherfucker got to
Yeah.
pre-order
We-
celery
yeah.
and shit now, man. shit.
Motherfuckers better start digging in their backyard planting seeds.
Plant some seeds.
Thanksgiving coming up, man. I got to get ready. You got to order your celery 2 weeks, 4 weeks in advance.
Yeah,
When's the last
I
time-
just didn't think. I didn't think of that. That's a good point. I didn't really think about it. It's the holidays.
It's
People gonna be
crazy,
cooking and
man.
shit. Yeah.
Dog, when's the last time you went to the store and bought wings? Like raw wings.
I'll be honest with you, not that long. Maybe a couple weeks ago.
Did you get the flaps or just all drums?
No, I got
No,
the whole.
I got
joint,
the whole wings.
You talking about without the?
You talking about the
wing
wingettes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the last time you went and bought
shit, I ain't
those?
seen
I
them
haven't
hoes.
even seen them.
But you know what? You know
Let me
what?
tell you, the store I go to, all the motherfuckers got is the drumettes
I knew-
in the butcher section. No
you
flaps.
got, yeah, you not. It ain't coming out no freezer. Or nothing.
Nah.
Like, you
Nah.
not- yeah,
No, it's
I got
chopped
you.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have no flaps.
Nah.
All
That's
they got
first-
is the drumette.
that's the
Where
first
the
thing
fuck is the
going.
flaps?
That's the first thing going.
No, it's not even an option.
That's opposite because usually I see the whole wing. I mean, excuse me, I see the whole wing and I don't see the wingettes. So you're saying now they don't even have a flap. The whole wing.
No, just the drumettes.
You know where the flaps is going?
Where? Wingstop?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to reverse their thigh.
When Wingstop came out talking about we selling thighs, now you know something was going bad. Like, what the fuck? Don't nobody eat no damn thighs.
Right.
Right.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
First off, the
Lemon
cleaning
pepper
I eat
process.
thighs.
of the
Lemon,
goddamn
lemon
thigh.
pepper my thighs. Oh, that sounds. Let me
I was
let me run the
I
Wingstop and
went
grab some of them
I
hoes real
went
quick.
straight there.
He was on it.
I was on. I
He was on
fuck
it.
with thighs.
Him and the whole Hispanic community. They was fucking up the thighs. that day.
Slimy ass shit. I'm like,
Hey man, he's just on. I love him. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy, and you know, more to come. I'm sure. As we kind of move on, I wanted to talk about just something that we do every day. We look at every day, especially with us growing our podcast and our audience. And you're looking at like the trends on social media, most popularly known, as like the Facebooks, the Snapchats, and all. And we recently saw the Mark Zuckerberg making the change so that Facebook falls under the umbrella of the parent company, Meta or Meta. I don't know how they pronounce it.
Right.
And I know that the main thing for that was to rebrand, of course, and in his own words, I'll abbreviate him. He basically wanted to make it. He made the move, for people that don't know, to have all the entities fall under one umbrella. Right now, his name and his company was closely and most often known for Facebook. Now you get to add in the Instagrams, the WhatsApp, Oculus, for those who don't, those are the virtual reality goggles and some other business ventures that he's acquired or other business deals that he's done and acquired along the way. And so just your thoughts. I mean, I understand that. That makes sense, especially if you've ever been an entrepreneur or you're currently looking at things like that. That makes sense. Sometimes you got to rebrand. So what do you
Is
guys
it really a rebrand though?
right.
I mean,
I
you
think
just
so.
popped open the umbrella.
That was a money move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
put it under a collective. You just made it now a known collective where people, I mean, you got to be under a rock to not know he owned all of that shit. But
right.
you just put it under one umbrella, like you said.
Well,
So
the sources that I use, they use that term, so that's why I said
of a rebrand?
Uh-huh. They're saying that it's dubbed as a rebrand in so many ways.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
I
what they
mean,
say.
the reason why I argue with the word rebrand is because it's still called Facebook to the public.
Right.
yeah, that particular.
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody else is really caring.
I think he
about
just
all
cutting
this
some
shit.
middlemen out, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. There's probably
Some.
people closely associated with
Yeah.
the different.
Yeah, higher up,
platforms. Yeah.
higher up, because it's like with any organization when you bring things together, you don't
Consolidate.
need separate lawyers for each entity. Now you just got one group of lawyers for the whole umbrella.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah. So to me, I see it as a pump fake.
that's a good way to put
Yeah, it's a pump fake
Yeah.
to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit ain't changing. Is he changing the rules of
it. Nah,
Facebook?
no, he's not changing
I mean,
nothing.
the only thing I saw
sure.
is that he gonna stop motherfuckers from seeing how many likes they got.
Right.
That's the only thing I saw when I was researching it.
I thought that was kind of like the point, though. They
To see how many likes you get?
I mean, just the
Shit,
knowing the likes and seeing who all.
I don't
like.
even. I ain't.
It's people that really
out
pay
now.
attention to that shit.
Yeah, well, they about to.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
They about to be hurt.
They about to be hurt.
They
Their
about
feelings about to be hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about
I
to
mean,
be hurt.
because it's been a running joke. Like, just to add on to that piece, the reason why I say that is because it's a running joke. Like, I see you liking the, you've heard that. I see you liking the girls' pics. So that's been a thing. Like, people noticed that for a while. So that's gonna hurt some folks.
No, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But I mean, the bigger piece of that is, are they gonna stop running the experiments that they've been running? You know what I'm saying? Because they known for. I was doing a research once, Trez, and these motherfuckers picked like 80,000 people and force fed them sad shit.
Some depressing shit.
Yeah, not knowing their mental capacity, but just force fed them some sad shit.
Oh, that algorithm is a motherfucker.
Nah, man.
That algorithm, like, if you look
That's
at certain shit, like, that's kind of how they feed you with you know how it go, man.
Yeah,
you see those
that's why
ads.
you can't engage in that shit like that.
Yeah.
Them daily users,
Them clicks, that clickbait.
man, y'all had that shit. Y'all had that.
Oh, man.
You know, so understood. We'll see more to come. I'm sure he's, more business ventures, and in his path. But just news, and then as I kind of transition, I'm always looking at little stuff, and of course, online it's easy to kind of scroll across some of these stories, and I mean, something that's been in the news quite often, and it seems as every time she has her show or she says something, out to the public, it spreads like wildfire. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, who recently, and I'll say both sides. So of course, she has heard the things that people have responded, or how they've responded to her saying that, quote unquote, her husband wasn't, great in bed, not taking care of business, not standing up in it, whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's come back and now has responded and said, "Hey, how did you guys get that? All I was simply saying is that's not what I said. He's not bad in the bed. What I was simply saying," and then she just like put a quick little snippet of the Red Table Talk. She said, and in that snippet, or I'll just abbreviate it. Essentially, she was just saying it's hard to love Will at all times, the right way, and they have struggled in that interaction over the years. So,
I mean, go ahead, Trust.
I mean, which way? Because
Go ahead, Trust.
Well, first and foremost, when I was growing up, Jada Pinkett was in my top 5.
Okay.
Is she removed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
From my top 5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, out of there. Okay.
She's still probably top 10, but she's definitely
Okay.
fell fucking out the top 5.
Because of her actions now? Or?
I mean, just because time.
Jesus Christ.
It catches
Better-
all of us.
Better. The top 5 is better now, but Jada's still Jada.
Okay.
But yeah, just going on.
What about in her category? I want to stay here for a second. Can we stay here for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Is she top 5 in her category, meaning her age range?
And her age, yeah.
The ones that we counted with.
Hold on,
Hell no.
not even
She
top
ain't
5.
never been in my top 5.
Not even
or
top 5 in
10.
age range.
Not top
Even
5
now.
when you consider.
Nah,
Okay,
because the age, my top 5 is still gonna be based close to my age range.
Well, not. I'm saying with what we know of her. So when I think Jada, I think Nia.
Yeah.
That's
I think Regina.
right.
I think
Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa came later, a little bit later,
She's in
but
that age.
she's in there.
Yeah.
Sunshine before she had whatever thing she was going. She's dealing with. Now.
What's baby's name?
Layla Rashawn.
Oh, yeah. That was what I was thinking. You said Sunshine, but
Before she had the thyroids.
She done got a little thicker.
What's the name?
It's
That was on,
thyroids. We're not gonna get on her like that.
what's the name that was on that show with Jamie Foxx?
Fancy.
Yeah.
Garcelle Bouvoir.
I never liked her.
She's still
She's still fine though.
shit. The whole
Exactly. She's
the whole
still fine.
cast from what's that show with Diana Ross' daughter on, The Girlfriends?
Oh, Tracy Ellis.
That's what I'm saying. If you go through that list,
like that's what I'm saying. She's not making top 5.
Jada's not
bro.
on that, bro.
She's not making top 5. But
And
shit.
never had for me.
Yeah.
It's
She's
never
not making
been
top.
like that.
But back in the day,
I'm just saying.
Low Down Dirty Shame. That's when she made my top 5.
Yeah, she was fine. She was fine.
She
That's
didn't
what
make
she
it on a
made-
different world.
Nah.
Low Down Dirty Shame is when she made my top 5.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, just going back to the whole conversation, shout out to my boy Will. Sounds like you're dealing with a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, at the point being, I mean, it sounds like Jada more like Nina Devon.
So here's what I get.
She's a bored housewife. Right
It sounds
now.
like she needs Devon.
And you know what's so crazy to me? This is my take. Like how many times? So it's like there's the platform, right? She has the opportunity to talk about it, and then you say something, and then now you have to kind of go back and recreate what you said, or not even recreate, but just now you got to kind of shift gears and kind of try and backtrack and
Maybe it should have been
all
a
the
little
shit
bit
you
more
done already said. When
level to the earth when you was speaking.
maybe, hey, but at the same token, like I explain that then. Why come back now if we interpret it some way? It should never been able to have been interpreted in that
Nah, I
manner.
mean, just
To
be
me.
honest about your shit.
She
Look,
doubled back both times when she got.
That is
when
true,
she got
too.
the
just be
feedback.
honest. The
Say
young
the
boy
shit.
broke your back.
That's what it was.
Will ain't breaking your back like he used to. And the dude put her onto some other shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Possibly.
saying? No, that's it.
It's usually how it
The
goes.
young boy fucked her up.
Yeah, he fucked her bad.
You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
you don't let that shit happen.
But
Everybody listening, don't
She on
let
some
that
Avant
shit happen.
now.
Hey, man.
And there's no fucking way somebody is coming in my house and fucking my. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, man, listen.
Oh, shit.
When you get that type of bread, you can't say what won't happen.
Then I say get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, whatever. Well,
No.
he did get the fuck out of Dodge, but the damage was already done.
Yeah, and Will was doing his own thing, too.
I get it.
That's
You know, I
another
get it.
reason why he may not be satisfying her.
But the thing is,
He's
That's a
satisfying
good
the
way.
other joint.
See?
And then you got to have that perspective
See?
because it's
You
like
know what
now
I'm
you all
saying?
focus on.
Will
Jada.
don't know the
But
game
that's a
right.
good point.
Why he don't know the game right?
You gotta still keep it at home too, bro.
Man, home
No,
is
that's
home.
Will
Man,
Smith.
$20 million a movie. Home
Right.
ain't going no fucking way.
Right.
She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't.
Apparently he's not either.
Well, shit.
He
Jada
can't.
ain't the one on national
Yeah.
TV crying either.
Hey, man, when you find out the
20
nigga
million, 30 million, 40
But
million.
nah,
I don't give
hey,
a fuck.
look, I
Say
don't
what you fucking
understand
want to
it.
say.
My thing is why you crying now?
Was that a mad cry? Like I would have choked the shit out this motherfucker.
It looked
right
like
now,
one. It looked like
but I
that.
can't.
It looked like that
looked
scene
like
on
a bad
the
cry.
Fresh
That
Prince
looked
when
like
the dad
a-
walked out.
That was a combination
shit.
of both.
Hey, man.
And then after this one, didn't the boy just come out recently and say he thought about committing suicide?
Who?
Will.
Yeah, he had some moments like that, but that was him. That's why you see him now. He doing all that adventurous shit,
I'm trying.
trying to do it. Knock the shit off his bucket list. It will look crazy right now, but it's still Will Smith, man. Like fuck it. It just
She said that man can't read my mind.
He stopped trying to.
So you got to look at
She
that
need
too.
to
When
stop
you-
listening to Avant.
Whoever she listening to, but I'm just
Who the
saying.
fuck reading anybody's mind? Ain't no goddamn.
When you get that kind of bread, you play the game different. You know what I'm saying? That's like, who was it? The Microsoft dude or
Bill Gates.
Was it the Microsoft dude who had the girlfriend or some shit?
Yeah.
Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, most of them have different type of relationships once you got that type of money.
that's what I'm saying.
And then too, you got to think about it. And this may just be me reaching, but you think about it like you just said, P. He doing his own thing. Think about it's a point where she may be tired of how it's been.
They both been probably
You know what I'm
doing their
saying?
own
Like think
thing.
about it
Yeah.
like this. I'm still going, right? I'm still Will Smith.
Right.
So I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Now, you have signed up for this lifelong partnership of this certain way. And as we all know, women have and always will continue to change their mind. So you get
Okay.
to a certain stage and you're trying to be that example for your daughter. You middle age, you're going through whatever you're going through. Now you have this platform and you feel differently. You may not want to continue to indulge in that life. So it could go that way too.
It could be that, or it could be he just ain't fucking her the way he used to fuck her before
Yeah.
the August shit came out.
She tired of that motherfucker, man, but
She ain't
he
going
ain't-
nowhere.
she ain't going nowhere.
he
He ain't going
letting her
nowhere
go
either.
nowhere.
She's not going anywhere.
He's not letting her go nowhere.
There's not another person on this earth that will allow her to portray to be a rock star, a punk rock star, while they're out working.
Well, they both clearly got something on each other.
It's a level of love there, I'm sure, but at the
Will
same
Smith
time,
fucked up when he tried to step behind Pac coming in after that. You can't go you already know you're not the type, bro. Come on, bro. That was a money move from her at the get go. That's what Bel Air Fresh Prince was at his height.
well, I mean,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, excuse me,
yeah.
at his height.
There's different ways you could paint the picture.
Come on,
you
man.
could just sit there.
Shoot from Pac to I think he had
Getting jiggy with it.
I think I had a dream of fighting Mike Tyson.
I mean,
Pac was really hanging out with Mike Tyson. The difference.
I mean,
Will was still that dude, though, man. We can't take
It's a
what he
different,
did away
right?
from
It was a
him.
comedy though.
Yeah, but he made
Yeah,
he went so many times platinum off
I
of
just
that
said it was a money
comedy.
move.
this fucking guy.
The fucking barbarian.
Jada got
I mean,
enough.
and
Jada
so-
got enough stash away. She can act out now.
I think
That could be it too.
I will say this too, man. You got to think about now is that time. I guess they get to that age. Everybody want to talk and share secrets and shit. It's just I'm just waiting for the next time because it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's coming soon.
The next time for who?
Jada.
both of them.
Now I don't think Will go ever.
Jada
talk.
will it now because he got movies to make.
Yeah, because he still.
He got movies.
I mean, like the joint he finna play what Serena the
Yeah.
Williams
Yeah.
sisters. That's coming out around Thanksgiving, so
He
you
got
know he
movies
got
to
that
make.
good movie placement. He's gonna be a good
And
family.
Jada
movie
gonna
to
fall
watch.
right back in line when that movie come back out.
Yeah,
I
she
know.
gonna be on the red carpet.
Yeah, I know. I was just playing. Yeah, I can't take me serious.
She already said she was
Right.
just playing.
You're right, because she forgot about that movie about to come out.
Yo,
Damn.
speaking of movies, man, like so we talk about movie stars, things that that happen, and you forget that there's so much that goes into like movie production, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we look at like you know one of the most hated pieces is the ending credits, especially if you're looking at a Marvel movie, you waiting on the credits to end so you can get to that little cut scene at
Right.
the end. And it's something that just goes right past you, right? This is what we've been accustomed to all our life. But then you forget about how much goes into making a movie, whether that's budget or whether you talk about like it's just the everyday process from hiring, casting, directors, producers, cast, stunt doubles, and all of the things that make that movie what it is, right?
Right.
And you hear something like, you got Will Smith, movie star. You hear, all of our black actors, our black legends. And you got all of the other actors, whether they come from Italian, Caucasian, whatever, right? All of these great superstars. And you hear something like what happened with Alec Baldwin's new movie. The movie's called Rust. And there's a cast member that dies due to a prop, for lack of a better word, a prop fuck up.
Okay.
And you look at that and you're like, damn, how does that happen? How does that become news? What the fuck are y'all doing that somebody dies, off of, hey, we're shooting this movie, we're going through this scene, and we shoot the gun, we shoot a prop, supposed to be prop, and it's a loaded fucking gun. And then it hits somebody and severs their spine and all type of shit, all type of tragic shit, and they bleed out on the scene.
Right.
Now we got to answer these questions, we got to go through investigation. So I say all that to say, how the fuck does that happen? Like, whose fault is that? Because you look at it, Alec Baldwin won't see. To me, they'll do an investigation.
Ain't
But
gonna do
there's
no
nothing.
jail time.
No.
Nothing like that.
Well, immediately you got to put it on the prop person
Yeah,
because when you put that gun in their hands, you gotta.
They had it first.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that for a second, right? So you got the prop people, you got the people that whatever they may do. I don't know what that process.
Why is there a real
tested.
gun on the set?
So again, let's talk about
real
this.
bullets in that bitch.
How does that happen? Because my thing is, right, so what's being checked? You got a team, right? You got, and I don't know what how many people go into like a certain team for each, you got staffing, you got like props and costumes and shit, makeup, I don't know how many people are needed, to kind of get that part done. And you think about something so simple as checking, right? Unloading the gun, making sure, it's a certain way, all these little small things. How do you not check that? How do you not figure that piece out?
Well, you can say that it was checked though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't have the one, from what I read about it, is the guy who they first offered that job to turned it down because they weren't willing to pay for his entire staff. He's the main guy that runs props for a lot of movies. I can't think of his name right off, but he got a staff of 10 to 12 people.
Okay.
They told him he could
there's
only.
a number behind it. Okay. I got
They
it.
told him he could only have 3 people, so he turned the job down.
Wow. That's
Right.
way understated.
Way under.
What the fuck? Okay.
I
I didn't know that. That's
yeah,
good.
the girl that, and I believe it was a girl that was over it. She's new in the business,
Okay.
so she doesn't.
She brand new.
She doesn't have. I'm not gonna say brand new, but she hasn't had that type of responsibility before.
Got it for less.
So let's
value.
say she worked on the staff of somebody like the original dude that they wanted to hire, but now she was spinning off trying to do her own thing. So they hired her. Now she could have very well, before they went to the scene, checked the shit, make sure everything was right, set it down, and walked off.
Yeah.
And then when she came back, say, "All right, here you go, gun clear."
Not paying attention, forgetting.
Well, not knowing how much time or who else had access to it or what. You don't. That's why this shit is kind of different, because you don't know who had beef with old girl
Right.
and who could have slipped in a live round.
That's where it gets crazy.
That's where it gets crazy, because if we all working there, right, and I'm beefing with Trez, but I know we got the scene coming up, right?
It's a little bit more than accidental, but it could be covered up as accidental.
It could be covered up as accidental.
get you.
You know what I'm saying? I got beef with Trez. I know the scene coming up. I'm not in the scene. I know Spider handling props. Boom. Spider step away, I slip in this one round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now all hell breaks loose.
And now all hell breaks loose.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has that certain process. That whole situation is failed, and I can only imagine. When you say stuff like that, you're talking about immediate budget. So it sounds like this is going to be some low budget shit that they trying to, kind of put out real quick.
What it sounds like,
give them some.
Sometimes you can make low budget
publicity.
movies, so it kind of sounds like it might have been an out of pocket movie.
It may have been because
he might have been paying for it out of pocket, so that's not necessarily say it's low budget, but the budget may be lower than what it would have been if you would have had a
production company.
Right.
Yeah.
So this way, the get back would have been 100 times. You know what I'm saying? If the movie did well. So sometimes you spend out of your pocket, but now everything you're getting back is
is all yours.
right. So
Yeah.
they could have been trying to go that route with the situation.
And that's probably going to be, it's going to suck. Because,
it's
here's the
definitely
thing,
gonna
that
suck.
movie may not see the light of day now.
It probably won't.
And so whatever money was invested, and I mean, that's overlooking you don't want to overlook the fact that somebody lost their life, right? But at the same token, on the business side of this,
I think it still may come out.
I
don't know because they said
they got to do a thorough investigation.
They said the crew walked off the set a couple of times before the incident even happened.
See,
that there was already issues there with the film.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Bro.
And then they're gonna have to conduct that investigation for all parties involved.
But now this happening is gonna make people maybe want to see the movie more.
Yeah, but if you can't, you're not gonna be able to get it off the ground because you're not gonna have a crew that's gonna.
We don't know how much we don't know how much they finished filming.
Right,
that is true.
That's really where it's gonna be at.
Yeah. Just tragic event overall. I wanted to talk about that just because you see so much of the other side, the glam, the glorious piece,
and God bless her family, man.
Absolutely,
right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just said who would have thought, man.
Yeah, you just never know. So I'm going to close it out. I don't do this often, but I do like to close it out with my piece as much as I can. Right. So. We got 2 minutes. Spider, if you don't mind, could you put a 2-minute warning on the clock for me?
This the shit we doing now? We got a clock?
Yeah. Just let me know when
see the clock?
By the way, Cowboys.
Yeah. I was waiting on that shit. I was waiting on that shit to come.
So you know.
Like I said 2 weeks ago, I'd rather lose early and win late than win early and lose late.
Yeah, but brother, in this situation, I don't see you winning at all.
And right now, we're going to win.
At what point?
Who knows? But we're going to fucking win because
next year.
It's definitely next year.
Your quarterback don't even want to be there no more.
No, we don't want the quarterback there. He knows that,
and he doesn't want to be there anymore.
No,
either.
I'm gonna tell you like this. So, real quick with the Tua thing.
He's not good to be there.
He's not that good. He's above average quarterback. What Tua is? He's a grade better than Jared Goff.
Okay.
Okay. That's saying not that much.
I ain't saying shit. Yeah, what's the Lions record? One win better than ours. That's exactly how good that motherfucker is. And they was both drafted in the top 5.
But that goes with culture, though, right? Because both of them got bad culture.
No, I think Brian Flores has a good culture.
Flores has a good culture.
I'm talking about
I don't think
the Lions,
the actual team.
No,
the team is not there.
We coming around.
But
I've been coming around.
This was a step back.
Y'all ain't been good since fucking Marino.
Boy feeling good right now because the Steelers on a 3 game.
About that, man.
2 weeks ago, he didn't want to talk about football. I don't want to talk about football. Let me pass on this topic. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I still
3 weeks in, he got a little bit more say.
Did I say anything about my team yet?
But you got more. You got comments now.
I still ain't said shit.
He didn't want to talk football.
Though.
I had comments then.
No, I don't want to talk football. I don't want to talk football.
All right, hey, so
go ahead with your 2 minutes.
Pass. Hey, it's always fun to talk to sports, man. Y'all see what we doing. But as we move into it, hey, 2 minutes on the clock. Y'all know what it is. Pick the best choice, your choice. Once I give you these 2 people or 2 topics. So go ahead and get this thing started. LeBron or MJ?
MJ.
I'm taking MJ too. All right, got it. $20,000. $6,000 stock options.
20,000.
What's the stock in?
Doesn't matter.
20,000.
What you taking?
20,000 cash.
Stock.
Taking the stock. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll take the stock.
There you go.
I'm taking
I like
20,000.
that. I'm taking the band.
Me too, because I could put 6,000 in that stock. I got the same thing that was already stocked in. I still got 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whose side you on? Will or Jada's?
Neither.
I give a damn.
Yeah.
I think Will fucked up when he was in.
Will fucked up when he let the entanglement happen.
Nah, he fucked up when he did 6 degrees of separation.
Oh, that was the beginning of his career.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Whatever, man. Yeah, social media. Facebook and Instagram.
Shit, it's one and the same, man.
See, y'all know I don't.
It's one and the same, but which one do you prefer? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Instagram.
I don't give a fuck. I'll probably go Instagram, but I'm lost on both of them. Shit, I
Yeah.
can't post on neither one. Hey, bro, can you help me post this real quick?
I'll go Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay. You prefer to read or you prefer to listen when it comes to books?
read.
Okay. I'm different. Audiobook. I prefer audiobook.
I like audio, but I doze off on them hoes. Or I
Yeah.
get sidetracked.
Hey, man, you know. Nike or Puma?
Nike.
Nike.
You didn't even have to say nobody else. That okay.
It ain't but one brand,
Right.
one style of
You
Puma
said
you can
fucking
wear and
Puma.
get away with.
Right.
That's the retros.
Fitted or snapback?
Fitted.
Rasta.
Man,
It's
fitted
still
or
fitted.
snapback?
It's still fitted. His roster's
I'm
fitted.
probably have to say snapback for me then, because
I'm a snapback. 'cause
my head can't fit in it.
There you go.
My
I'm
hair
a
won't fit
snapback
through.
fan.
So
Yeah,
the
but
type
what-
of the type of hats
Real
that I
quick.
wear, the type of hats that I wear, they got the open thing so I can pull my dreads through
Right.
that, so they're not fitted.
That right there is fitted.
But my caps,
East Coast or West Coast, man?
East.
come on, man. East. I'm from the South, baby. Florida's finest.
When the East is in
West
the house.
Coast. West Side.
Because this guy over here.
All right, that's my piece, man. True to the game. Y'all know how it goes. 2 minutes. Always a pleasure to get y'all thoughts on those two topics or two people. Y'all got anything else, man? Before we say goodbye to the people.
Yeah, man. Again, rest in peace to all my people, man.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed y'all being here. Y'all taught me a lot in this in my 47 years. Lots of love. Man, let me tell you something, man. It's only 2 times that I've teared up during funerals. One was my mom, and this one picking up my grandma while she was in that coffin, dog. That shit.
Mm.
And then you know how people think they know you, but they don't really know you. Like
Oh yeah.
the
definitely.
people in South Carolina know me as a child. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know the evolution.
They
of the
don't know
man.
the evolution of me, right?
Right.
So I have this moment after we put because she went out in style.
Yeah.
You know, we put her in a horse carriage.
Yeah,
all,
that's
she went
all.
out in
Dope.
style.
What's up?
So after we put her in the carriage, I got to walk away. I got to gather myself because I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, right. Motherfucker, follow, man, if you don't get the fuck away from me right now,
Right.
I ain't say it, but I'm just like,
This ain't the
dog,
time.
just, yeah,
Give me a moment.
let me have this. We all going through things in our own way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody trying to hold it together the best way possible. The family still got a whole lot of shit going on. Let us have this, man.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So, rest in heaven, Lucille. You know what I'm saying? 96 years. Hey, nobody, you can't fight that, man.
Nah, it's a blessing.
You can't be mad at that.
It's a good life.
It's a fucking great life.
Seen a lot.
And for
Been,
dog,
Went through a lot of history.
man, when you think about it,
Experienced a lot of history.
when you think about it, yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
And for her to
Saw a
have
lot.
still been singing in the choir, still making cakes from scratch and shit like that, man.
I love it, man.
You gotta love that shit. So I'm glad that she didn't have to suffer long. You know, selfishly, I'm mad that she was gone, but I got over that. You know what I'm saying in a
Right.
moment.
Right.
But yeah, rest in heaven to her, rest in heaven to my aunt, and Kev, keep your head up, boy. We'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you also, not to add too much to it, but you also look at that as a celebration of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
of course.
And
Of course.
but like as you said, rest in power.
Yeah.
Hey, so we always love it when we're able to be on this camera and talk to y'all a little bit. It's been amazing. 41 and counting, fellas. And I appreciate the brotherhood. Some of the times we talk about certain things. We have each other's back in and out of here. So big ups to everybody still listening. rocking with us, listening on the platforms that we have our UnMask'D podcast on.
YouTube, Spotify,
All that.
Apple Music, iHeart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Google Plus. Just keep looking at us, keep listening. And we appreciate the support.
Hey, real quick, why is it the motherfuckers who never play on the losing team always the ones up hugging motherfuckers on the winning team?
Try to get that camera time, man.
Go sit your ass down somewhere.
Try to get that camera time, man.
Motherfuckers, man.
Shit.
Hey, 41 and count, man. Until next time, Cognac Crew, UnMask'D podcast. We out.
Peace.
Be blessed.
Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.